I decided at a very young age that I wanted to be a professional performer of some kind. And I wanted to be an actor or a musician or writer, all those kind of things. And when you then grow up into an adult and want to do those things as a job rather than as a hobby, that involves all sorts of new ventures that you have to undertake that are very unglamorous, they're kind of humiliating. It's a lot of auditions, it's a lot of giving yourself over to other people who are evaluating you subjectively, because it's not really an objective way to do this. It's just like, are they feeling your vibe while you send in writing packets and while you trying to get in front of AR reps for music and trying to get in front of people who run big labels and small record labels and all this kind of stuff. It's nonstop. And the way that it manifests itself in a day-to-day manner is nonstop, constant rejection. But you power through that if you actually want it. But there's a ton of other people who also want it. It never ends. Anyway, one day, so I live in New York, working at it with my band, made up of my best friends, and we're trying to make it, in the music industry. Playing constantly, trying to get in front of all these label heads and trying to get representation, all this stuff. One day, I get a call from the booking person at this small club on the Lower East Side. They know that I'm good for this kind of thing. They say, hey, somebody dropped out at the very last minute. Can you come in, just fill out an hour? I said, oh yeah, the band is booked, but I can come in by myself. I can do it solo if you guys like. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. Do you have that? Is that piano still up there on stage? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'll just come in. I'll play the piano. I'll just goof off for an hour. Sounds good. So I roll up. I do that. Pull up with a notebook. And I just goof off for an hour. Have fun with the audience. Keep them in their butts in their seats. Continuing to buy drinks. Perfect. Works great. Thank you so much. I've done my job. I go over to the bar to accept my payment. And there's this guy. And he puts his hand on my shoulder and he says, where have you been, man? I've been looking for you for months. And it turns out, after all this hustling I've been doing for my band, I played this random gig, and some dude, just sitting at the end of the bar, had a real stressful day, decided to have a couple of drinks to take the edge off, and it turns out that he's a talent scout.
Oh, wow.
And that he is trying to fill a position for this new project with Columbia Records.
Woo!
And he says, you're exactly what I've been looking for. And I'm like, hey, whoa, hey, this isn't what I do. I'm just like having a goof for a night. I just hanging out with my friends. I actually have a really great band over here with my very best friend. You should look at that. And he's like, indie rock, yeah, we don't really care about that right now. What we're looking for is what you did tonight. I'm like, well, this isn't my thing. And he says, tell you what, how about we try to make it your thing? Next thing you know, I am whisked away to this magical audition, just basically up in the clouds. I don't even know what floor, the 30, 40, 50th floor of some skyscraper in Midtown Manhattan. This huge two-story loft studio space and floor-to-ceiling glass overlooking the entire city. And of course, I can't even breathe at this point. And these two little German producers come out wearing all black and doing the little German producer thing, speaking with a little accent and doing that, that whatever you're imagining is correct. And they whisk me around the studio and show me oh yes, we could do this over here, and look, these could be your living quarters if you wanted to live here, and then you could live here while you're making the album, and Nora Jones isn't touring right now, you could use her band for the recording, maybe just for the initial tours, we'd start that in Europe, and I can't even breathe. I'm like, where the hell am I? And then they lead me to a piano and say, all right, we've heard nice things about you. Show us what you can do. And I sit down, and after all these years of rejection and self-doubt and all these terrible things that have happened, all these failures that have led up to this point, I sit there and I close my eyes, and I have this thought in my head, and this is the one and only thing I wanted to come here to tell you. I had this thought that I'd never before had in my head, and it was this. You belong in this room. I had never thought that before. You belong in this room. I played. They offered me the gig on the spot.
Oh, wow.
I had to walk away for a number of reasons. But the important thing is that I took that lesson from me. And that's something that I've grabbed and held on to. It changed my life. And it's a mantra that I never let go of. And it's a mantra I hope that you can take into your own life. Whenever you're afraid to walk into that room, whatever that room is, you belong in that room. I believe it, and I hope that you do too. Thank you. I'll offer a quick postscript since I know we're being a little, but just also to let you know, because I know that walking away from that deal was very difficult, but I know that I'm on the right path. 1,000% certain that I'm on the right path with my family and with everything else. So I want you to know the gig was like a novelty joke band kind of thing. And like, it was doing like a loungy Michael Bublé version of rap songs.
Oh, wow.
So I'd be like, 99 problems on a bitch ain't one thing, and that's my job. And what I would be known for, forever. And also, these German producers with gold and platinum records all along the walls, I come to find out that they got all of them for one single song. And that song is a little ditty called Who Let the Dogs Out? Thank you so much. So good to see you tonight.